Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. We're here at my Pilates studio in Los Angeles, and we're taking on the shoulder roll down today. Some people call it the shoulder roll up. I've even heard it called parakeet. It doesn't really matter. It's just a name, right? But what does matter is how you do it. It's very easy if you're a hyperextender to hang out in your knees and do nothing here. It's also very easy if you're super tight to just it into position and also do nothing here. So the good thing about shoulder roll up, roll down parakeet is that it's all about reaching, and it's a lot to do with what's going on in your center. And if you've been wanting to do things like magician or leg springs in the air, if you've been wanting to do control balance off your reformer or on the mat, you really want to be able to reach through your legs while you're staying on your shoulders. So it's a really good teaching tool. Remember, the Cadillac exercises are all here to help either challenge what you're already doing really well, or to actually help you do the exercises you want to be doing really well. So that's what you use them for. For this exercise, you're going to put the spring from above, just one, and then you're going to place it down here. Be really careful, right? You can lose control of this. We don't need the bar to go past the vertical pole, so I'm just going to shimmy my way down until it's right there in line with the poles. Now, I can easily hyperextend my knees, so I have to make sure that when I'm pressed into this bar, it's from the back of my legs, right? I'm really channeling my footwork here from the reformer. Then I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to keep my hips down, pull my center in, and then the legs will come through, and I'm going to reach them up. So you can practice that a couple times, especially if you've never done it before, just so you know what kind of power you're playing with. Then right here, I'm going to roll my hips up, and I'm going to come into a long line. I'm not going to be able to look around during this, because when your hips are up, you want to keep your neck long. So that means there's space behind your neck and the mat, and you're pressing your arms down like you would chest expansion. Then typically you'll go left, and then right, left, right, or you can reverse it, but you'll do 3. You'll take your leg up and towards you, and then the other leg will go up and towards you, and I'll stop. I'll do one more on my left, and yes, I'm uneven. I'm going to roll down, and then on the next one, I'll start with my other leg. Now, something I want you to really be mindful of, we don't want the hips to move, and I actually don't care how much the leg comes to my face. I care how long it gets. So I'm going to reach so much into my left leg that my right leg just gets free. And I'm reaching it away from me, so there's space here. And then I reach this leg so long that this one can just float up, right? The standing leg is pushing so much away from me, it frees the other leg to easily move. So you don't have to bend the knee. There's a few things you can also do while you're up here. So you can challenge yourself to do this with one leg. I mean, you can take one leg off and then come up with one leg and then reach and tap and do that 3 times. Roll down on one leg, right? Switch. When you do it on one leg, you'll really reveal like, oh, I definitely use my left leg more to roll up than I use my right leg, right? And then I have to keep it all together as I roll down. You can also do things like your single leg circles up here. So you can challenge yourself to take one leg and circle it. And can you keep it together, right? Do both directions. Woo, that's fun. You can also do it on both legs. So you can also stay up here, and you're going to try to reach the spring forward and up without your hips dropping. Well, they'll drop, but don't let them touch the mat. You reach it forward, and you pull it up. Roll down. You can, if you're by yourself, you can leave the spring up there. If you want to go with a flow, another way to get out of this exercise, please be careful of this transition. Make sure your feet are firmly on your foot bar. If your legs lift up when you do the roll up, do not do this transition. You'll roll up, and you have to keep those feet on the bar so you can grab the bar, take your feet off, and maybe go into your push through. And then stretch out all that hamstring and seat work. It's really fun. So a few different transitions in there that you can play with. Please be careful. This bar can get out of control, and you just want to make sure that you're being safe, especially if there's other people around. If you are by yourself, the worst thing that can happen is when you roll up, that bar is going to hit you in the face, or if your feet fall off when you're lying down, you'll just hit your mat on here. It's not going to be too terrible. It's just more of when you're rolling up, I want you to be mindful of your face and this bar. Yeah. So if you have questions on this shoulder roll up, then please let me know. I do find it to be really fun, delicious. It feels very acrobatic, and it does get you ready for things like leg springs in the air. It does help you learn how to reach through your legs so you can do all the more advanced stuff on the reformer and on the mat. And it's a really good back body strengthening exercise. Like, you're really going to have to work your whole upper back to hold you up there. And the back of your legs, which are not typically muscles in our body that we use, we tend to over dominate with the things in the front because we can see them. Thank you so much for watching this. If you have any questions or requests, please comment below. We have more Cadillac exercises in this playlist, so definitely check those out, and feel free to request whatever you need. I'm so grateful that you're here, and let me know if you need anything else. Thank you.